Gabit Media.
This is the second video that looks at lighting techniques for film. This video looks at direction of light and colour. As we've said before, lighting can make a great deal of difference to the mood and atmosphere of your shot. High key, for example, is often used in sitcoms or comedies, or maybe soap operas, where they want a natural looking light. Whereas low key lighting, the lighting we've got at the moment, is more likely to be in thrillers or horrors. Well, just as important as this is the direction the light is coming from. When lighting a scene with a high key setup, and we want a natural look, we generally light the scene from above. That's what we're used to from sunlight or room lights, so it makes the face seem natural. Uplighting or lighting from below the subject can look quite unnatural, and therefore is commonly used in horrors or thrillers. So lighting from above my face like this seems quite natural, although it is a low-key light, but it's natural because the sun usually shines from above, or room lights normally shine from above, and therefore you can see the shadows falling on my face in a natural manner. Whereas if I move it around to below, it gives a horror feel because the shadows are now inverted, and my face should hopefully look a bit more distorted than it does usually. Something else that's used in horrors is moving the lights around. You have swinging light bulbs or torches flickering around. That moves the shadows about, and that should be quite disorientating and uncomfortable. All lights have a temperature or a colour that they emit naturally. These are quite yellowy coloured lights. They're my halogen lights. You can use gels to put in front of your light to change the colour. They're pieces of plastic that let one colour through. Of course, you can change the colour whilst editing or in post, but it's far more effective to do it in the scene, especially if you want one part of the scene as one colour and another part a different colour. Changing the colour of the lights can change the mood of the scene. Certain genres have certain colours associated with them. The obvious ones are science fiction, which often has a blue tint, or horror, which has reds and oranges. Now, colour grading is done in post or after editing, and there's a real art to getting it right. You'll probably see a lot of videos on YouTube about getting the film look or film colour grading, but it really just takes practice because it differs from different shots. What will help greatly is a camera that can deal with high dynamic ranges and has a good sensor size for dealing with colour. Even better if you get a camera that shoots in RAW, then you can deal with the colours in the scene much more effectively. So that's the end of this tutorial that looks at colour and direction. I hope that helped.